Hello, fellow Guardians. Today I'm going to be talking about stuff. And I mean, I'm going to do this every week. I'll commentate 15 minutes, and it'll be about pretty much anything.
The gates are waking. They'll keep coming unless you can shut them down.
So, first off,
Keep it
I'm
up.
going to try to post videos on a weekly basis, instead of just going inactive for a month and posting a bunch. And I'll try to make some well-edited videos here and there, but don't expect too much. Anyway, most people say that this week's Nightfall is super easy. It's not. I'd say it's 3 times, well, not necessarily 3 times harder. It's just twice as hard as a normal weekly if there's only one burn. Maybe more, depending on the burn. Since 100% of their damage gets a bonus, and 100% of your damage gets a bonus, which means it's pretty much a stalemate at that point. And if it's a stalemate, it is generally more difficult for you, since you will always have less health than the enemy in Destiny, and you'll generally deal less damage. But other than that, let's say it's one burn. The odds are you'll be capable of having you'll have one of each damage type for pretty much everything. So, one burn you can have a full loadout, which is 100%, while the enemy, well, only some of them will deal that type of damage. So let's say it's like, you get a 100% bonus, they get a 30% bonus or something. It varies depending on the burn. Some, like, arc burn on Val's Tark is incredibly good. None of the enemies deal arc damage.
And that is where we'll find the gate.
But if you were to have all 3 burns, all of a sudden you don't have an advantage anymore if you were to just have arc burn. And that's what I mean. Even one burn doesn't necessarily make it easier, since if you only have one burn, it does make it easier for you to survive. And if you survive, the easier it is to survive, the better your odds at winning. What? What's this? Oh my god. Such.
And
yeah.
that is where we'll find the gate lord.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
I didn't respond back. Okay, so I think people are getting confused. Burns don't even necessarily make it easier in general, unless it's like arc burn on Val's Tark. That is a different scenario altogether. In which case, I'd say the burns are invaluable. Since if there are no burns, the odds of your survival go up, since they deal less damage. And the thing is, you regen health, they don't, so if your odds of survival go up, it'll just last longer, but you'll have a higher guarantee of success. Which means that...
I guess you're going to have to step inside the ring.
Which means that no burn is probably better in most cases. Like if
Here we go.
a Vandal can deal 70% of your damage. You add a burn, it one-shots you. Your odds of survival has gone down significantly. Well, and if there wasn't a burn, he wouldn't be one-shotting you, which would definitely make it... Wow, these bosses are incredibly easy since one precision shot makes them flinch. Stupid ads. If I die... it's supposed to be possible to kill them before the ads come. And I think I'm gonna actually try to do that. Pop a heavy ammo synth. Gonna die before any of the ads can spawn. Anyway, onto a different topic. People still think supers are OP. They aren't. Everyone has them. But people say hunters are OP. They aren't. All they have is their
Here we
supers.
go.
Their melee is meh. But that's really debatable whether it's good or not. And their grenades flat out suck. Well, compared to something like Titans, their super is pretty decent. It's, I'd say, one of the better super. They have some great supers. They have great grenades, and their melee is also very decent. Drop the blue engram. Sweet.
Nice work.
Like, the shield I have force barrier, I think is a great thing. Maybe not. But the striker, generally everything is pretty much balanced. So I don't mind supers. Hunters have great PvP supers, but in so they have bad grenades and melees that don't really matter. But their grenades are really bad. Well, Striker Titan, their melee is worthless, 100% worthless. Well, 95% worthless. While their supers are very good, I'd say. And they also have certain abilities that are strong in most scenarios, and their grenades are incredibly good. A striker, a flashbang grenade, amazingly good. Lightning grenade, amazingly good. These are some great grenades. But in doing so, certain other things about it are awful, like their melee. Shoulder charge is different though, since that's an ability. But that's just my opinions on supers, and this is my opinions on most things anyways. I think this has been it with Static Hero. I hope you subscribe, like, all that jazz. I don't know, comment maybe. Constructive criticism is always appreciated. And until next time, Guardians.